Hello ladies and gentlemen, and I know a lot of you want to see the 113 I'm playing now, and as you know, this tank I've not enjoyed it, to be honest, in the beginning half, but now with the 113 I feel like I am in a decent place in this tank, and I feel like this thing is actually pretty decent, and I am going to show you why it is decent in this game. Now this thing is classified as a heavy tank, but really sometimes it's more of a let's say heavy brawler, not really a standard heavy anymore. As you can see, the speed is fairly good. Let's say really good actually for a heavy. The front armor is capable of bouncing. Let me just switch the settings slightly here. The marker's fucked up here. I need to change it, and okay, not percentage, I want to do this. You always wanted to have that like that because it's going to be more accurate display of whatever you're doing. Percentage doesn't really help you, so let's change it. Okay, that's it, that's good. Okay, now let's begin the real tank review. Well, I think this tank is certainly worth the grind for a number of reasons. This line is a decent line to go down, you know. I feel like after the tier 6 Chinese tanks, when it comes to the real grind, the real big grinds, is actually a really decent tank line to grind, since at tier 7 you get the IS2. Okay, that's nothing really special, but it's slightly better than the regular IS in my opinion, because you get heat rounds as standard rounds, not standard, what the hell am I talking about, as the equivalent to APCR the Russians get, the premium rounds. So this tank, I think, yeah, is worth the grind for real. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. I think the WZ-111 124 is a serious threat on the battlefield, because I feel like that thing is more enjoyable to play than the E75 for a number of reasons. It has better DPM, better gun than the E75. It has it has more alpha actually than the tier 10 tank equivalent. So it's got more alpha, I believe, than this tank, the 113. The 113 is more of a medium, to be honest. A really long medium. As you can see, the size of this thing is it's low profile for sure, but it's just really long, and that is a disadvantage because often you're gonna get into trouble where you can't hide yourself. There's no way to reverse or whatever, and you get tracked frontally, and then you're just gonna stay in the open, and that is ugly. And okay, that was such a bad play there. Showed him my side armor, but got to repair it quickly. Turn my tracks against this object here, and okay, now I'm in trouble, but at least I can handle myself if I do. Now face hugging is gonna be the way you do it with this tank. Look, I'm shaking the turret, as you can see here. It's a very effective way to not let them hit your capolos, shaking the turret. And there, I somehow made it out of here alive, and we're gonna see what sort of havoc I can do. I feel like this tank, I get myself into too much trouble too quickly. As you can see, this quite fast. The gun has shitty penetration, to be honest, of which has got the same equivalent gun on the WZ-120. Okay, that was a bad shot again, and I'm scared here with the IS-7 on my side. He's gonna pop like a 500 health point HP shot into me, but no, he doesn't do that until it's too late. Now I got all the attention I need on him, and anytime now, okay, E100, okay, I can afford to kill him. Okay, yeah, I get the kill on him. Now, this tank angled is pretty deadly actually. Look at that. They don't really pen me when I'm like that, but the gun wasn't able to go through the tracks of the E100 and pen him there, which is quite unfortunate. This tank does, you can see, go around them, and it's quite small in comparison. It's to E100, and this thing does what it needs to do for a tier 10 heavy, so it does not lack anything. Let's say the turret armor is okay. I get ducked there on the side, bad play, but nothing I really could have done there, and just kills that E100 now. I still only got 3 kills, but you're gonna see what happens next as I start securing more kills and more kills. So immediately, if I'm driving E100, I'll be feeling struggle and all that stuff because I simply cannot keep up with the pace of this game. But because it's a 113, I can keep in contact with the game throughout. I can always be able to do this, and this tank shifts around like a medium, and I'm telling Saiyan here to back off and please do not engage the 3090 as he has pattern next to him. But Saiyan does it anyway and he's gonna die anytime. So now 3 versus 1, but luckily I have some kind of backup. So the pattern decides to run away, and now it's gonna be quite difficult. I really need to get his tracks. Yeah, there goes his tracks. But how did I not pen his tracks and him? And arm on the 113 is capable of bouncing the 1390 all day long unless he hits my lower plate. But I'm not going to give him such an easy lower plate shot here. And of course he's dead. So pattern out. Oh, fired on the move. Doesn't hit. Never mind. I just keep on going forward. Anytime now, let's line up the shots. Okay, there goes the kill now. I'm on 5 kills. Now we're just all hunting for the kill for the final Top Gun. And let's go for it now. T-54E1, okay. That's not an easy target to take out if he does catch me on the side since he has a clip. And you can see the frontal armor here is ridiculously well sloped here on the front. So it's gonna prove to be very efficient at bouncing the enemies. Lower plate, massive target though, so be careful with that. But this game really is only my side that took a punishment, and of course the front. But large caliber guns haven't really done much to me yet, and they're reporting the position already, K1, and I don't blame them because really I hate bots who camp at the base who doesn't really play properly. Now if I want to kill steal this one, I really gotta be careful. Okay, someone laid up a shot there, but mobility means that I can get around. And oh, do I get it? Oh yeah, I get it. So 6 kill. I was gonna say Randy Walters then. Top Gun and Ace Tanker here, and I think this tank is decent. And you can see the armor does hold out against people who doesn't aim. So yeah, without the, of course it's got worse armor than the IS-7, but I feel like it's doable at least. If you meet like a tier 10 medium, they won't reliably pen you unless they aim specifically at your lower plate. Upper plate is always going to bounce, so that way, unless you see a Yak on the 100 or 183 firing proper high pen guns, then obviously you're pretty good on the upper frontal plate. But yeah, this thing trades in armor with mobility, and I feel like it's decent. So as I said, tier 7 is good, tier 8 is fantastic, tier 9 is just over the top good. So there's no reason to hold you back. Again, tier 4, tier 3, or if they're bad for you, don't stop grinding it because it doesn't really matter. You can grind them all from 1 to 5. You can do that in 1 day's time, no problem. So we'll see you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this tank review, and as always, I'll bring you more reviews if there's better ones. I do. So see you next time.